Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Let our biology become one with Paramashiva's biology. Let macrocosm we carry become one with microcosm. Let the microcosm we carry become one with macrocosm of Paramashiva. Let our organism become one with Paramashiva's organism. Let Paramashiva's organism become one with our organism. Let oneness become living strategy, living experience of all of us. Amda Mahavagya, do it intensely. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. As Paramashiva, inhale and exhale deeply with 25 heads and 75 eyes and 50 hands. Visualize, meditate, connect with him. He is a living, alive being. Drop your form into his form and dissolve. Remember, you are a Sarupya Mukta, means your form is dissolved into his form. All my disciples, now I am initiating Salokya Mukti, Samipya Mukti, Sarupya Mukti, Sayujya Mukti. Om Nithyananda Paramashivam. 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 Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nithyananda. Your fears, incompletions, insecurities, nothing is needed for you to exist. Paramashiva alone is enough for you to live absolutely, blissfully, celebrating, fulfilled, complete, intensely. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Let our biology become one with Paramashiva's biology. Let macrocosm we carry become one with microcosm. Let the microcosm we carry become one with macrocosm of Paramashiva. Let our organism become one with Paramashiva's organism. Let Paramashiva's organism become one with our organism. Let oneness become living strategy, living experience of all of us. Amda Mahavagya. Do it intensely. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest. I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nithyananda
I bless you all. Let you all open all your three eyes and manifest the powers of Mahasadashiva.
Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Nithyanandam. Sorry for the technical glitch. We welcome all the participants to today's Nithyananda Yoga session. Let us all now sit down on our yoga mats. Get ready. Apply the vibhuti and kumkum. Wear your Rudrakshamala and prepare your panchapatam and the dharni. 1 cup with a spoon with some water for the ritualistic cleansing. Settle down and let us now all sit straight with our head, neck and spine in a straight line. The hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of the heart center. Close your eyes, take a deep breath. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as we chant the Sadguru Vandanam.
Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gaganasadrasham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshi Bhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami.
Next we will chant the Shiva Mula mantra Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha 11 times. Please follow along internally.
Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha. 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 Om Ham Hum Shivaya Namaha.
Next up is the Tattvacharamanam, the ritualistic cleansing. Now take your Panchapatam and Dudani and keep your right hand in the Gokarana Mudra in the shape of a cow's ear, as our acharyas are demonstrating. Now take 1 Adani, 1 spoon of water, and pour it into your right palm. Each time the word Swadha is chanted, sip the water from the bottom of your palm. We are going to repeat this process thrice.
Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Svadha. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Svadha.
Now wash your right hand with the water from the Panchapatam and wipe your lips twice with the bottom of your right thumb as we chant.
Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha.
Now wash your hand again. With index, middle and ring finger joined together, touch above your upper lip and below the lower lip. Wash your hand again. With your index and thumb together, touch the right nostril and the left nostril. With ring finger and thumb, Touch the right eye, the right ear, and the left ear. Then wash your hand again. Join your little finger and thumb together and touch your navel, your right chest, and your left chest. With all the fingertips joined together, touch the crown of your head, the right shoulder, the left shoulder, and your heart center. Wash your hand once more. Now, clasp the right hand over top of the left and place both hands onto the right thigh. Close your eyes and set the sankalpa, the conscious declaration, what you want to manifest in this ritual of yoga. Hold the visualization of your manifestation as you chant the sankalpa mantra.
ओम नमो पार्थ समस्त दुरितक्षय द्वारा भगवत् श्री नित्यानंद परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परमशिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परमशिव प्रीत्यर्थम च अद्य पूर्वोक्त एवं गुण विशेषेण विशिष्टायाम् अस्यां शुभतिथौ पूर्ण आरोग्य युक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परमशिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये.
Now wash your right hand once more.
Om Apaupasprisya.
And place your Panchapatram and Udani aside out of harm's way so we can safely enter into the yoga practice. Before we start off, let us briefly cover the components of Kailasa's Nityananda Yoga. The first component is asana, the physical postures aligning your physical body to the cosmic geometry, aligning your body to Paramashiva. Next up is pranayama, the breathing techniques, where you align your breathing flow to Paramashiva. Mudra, the energy circuits performed with your fingers, your hands, your limbs, and various other body parts. Close the energy circuits in your body and prevent the prana from seeping out. Activate the non-mechanical parts of your brain and awaken powers within your system. Bandha, the energy locks. Pump the Kundalini Shakti upwards along your spine and prevent it from falling down again. The bandhas we are going to perform are of three kinds. The Mula Bandha, the root lock, contracting the perineal floor and pulling it upwards. The Uddiyana Bandha, the stomach lock, contracting your muscles above and below the navel and pulling your stomach in and up towards your spine. And the Jalandhara Bandha, the throat lock, tucking your chin to the chest, internally locking your throat. Together performed, these three bandhas make Mahamudra Bandha, which is a powerful technique for Kundalini awakening and a well-kept secret in the yogic science. Next up is Karanas, the sacred dance postures, as they are visible in the temples throughout India. In Karanas, you move your limbs in synchronicity, aligning your movements to the cosmic movements and leading to a subtle but intense breathing flow, intensifying the prana uptake. The next component is visualization. Throughout this asana practice, we are going to project various different visualizations. Hold the visualizations as you are performing the asanas and align your thinking to Paramashiva, intensify your asana practice and manifest the essence of the asanas by holding the visualization intensely. The next component is japa, the internal repetition of mantras. As you visualize the mantra rotating around your throat, like, for example, a prayer wheel, the mantra gets invoked in your throat center, cleansing your Vishuddhi chakra and activating Vak Shakti, the power of speech, as you align your speech to Paramashiva, turning your words into reality. Next is the external chanting of mantras, which is what our Acharya is going to do. Throughout the asana practice, the instructions for the asanas are going to be chanted in Sanskrit, in the words of Mahadeva himself, providing the phonetic significance, the highest energy space created through the sacred syllables of the Sanskrit language, providing you with a high energy space, holding your aura in that energy field throughout the yoga practice. The next component is weightlifting. If you want to intensify the asana practice, you can keep weights at the side of the mat. In the words of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, bodybuilding is a spiritual practice. So intensely awaken your Kundalini Shakti by implementing weights into this asana practice. Next up is mandala. The geometric figures, the lines and shapes, which you can see in the background, make up the Sri Yantra, which is a representation of all the gods and goddesses, the reflection of the macrocosmos mapped onto the microcosmos. If you gaze at the Sri Yantra, all these energies are being mirrored into your inner space and awakened intensely. So be aware of the presence of the Sri Yantra throughout the yoga practice as much as possible. Next up is Abharana, the sacred Rudraksha jewelry. As you can see, our acharyas are wearing the Rudraksha malas. Rudraksha beads function like a spiritual battery. Once they are charged up, slowly they are giving off the spiritual energy to whoever's wearing it on their skin. So keep skin contact to Rudraksha beads as much as possible, especially during Nithyananda Yoga, as we are now going to awaken the Kundalini Shakti in this practice. The final component is Aushadha, the sacred alchemy science. The Aushadha products like Vibhuti, Kumkum, sandalwood paste, and any of the other Aushadhas made by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, like Jnananjana and all the various other Aushadhas, can be applied during the yoga practice to infuse prana through the skin. So apply Aushadha and feel the benefit throughout this yoga practice. With this, let us now move into the yoga practice. Starting off with the first asana of the sequence, which is Sukhasana. Sit in a comfortable cross-legged position with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Place your hands on your knees in Bindu Mudra with index fingers and thumbs touching. Visualize Lord Shiva in your inner space. Breathe in Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale all the way. Hold your breath and visualize a flame being kindled in your stomach, rising up your spine. As you engage all three bandhas, root lock, stomach lock and throat lock in Mahamudra Bandha, and internally chant the japa Soham again and again.
तत्सुखासनम् इत्युक्तम् अशक्तस्तत्समाचरेत् आसनं विजितं येन चितं तेन जगत्त्रयम्.
Next up is Parvatasana. Now place your feet onto opposite thighs in Padmasana. Then join your hands together in Anjali Mudra and raise them up above your head. Keep your elbows straight, engage all three bandhas and visualize yourself as Mount Kailash.
अथ वक्ष्ये महादेव पर्वतासनमङ्गलं यत्कृत्वा स्थिररूपी स्यात् षट्चक्रादिविलोपनम्.
Next up is Halipavasana. Now bring the soles of the feet together in front. Extend your feet slightly away from the body. Then interlock your fingers behind your back and lean forward and down. Place your forehead on the ground behind your heels if you can. Now gaze to your nose as you visualize Swamiji and engage all three bandhas.
पूर्व विधियाहु मे जानो उभय पगतली संपुटिठानो.
We move on to Nagipavasana. Keep the soles of the feet together and extend your arms out in front of you. Cup your palms and place them on the ground in front of the feet and place your forehead on the ground behind the heels. Gaze to your nose, engage your three bandhas and visualize yourself as a snake.
पूर्व विधि पर्यागाने नीचौ वीकहु निभनास्यो लगाई.
The next asana is Kokilasana. Now hold on to the big toes in Prana Mudra with index and middle fingers. Stretch your legs forward and up. And then cross your legs into Padmasana. Lean forward and down as you keep holding onto the toes and place your elbows on the ground. Engage all three bandhas and visualize yourself as a bird.
अथान्यदासनं वक्ष्ये येन सिद्धो भवेन्नरः अकस्मात् वायुसञ्चारं कोकिलाख्यासनेन च.
Next up is Nityasana. Now stack your knees and ankles. Hold on to opposite elbows and start rotating your arms in a circular motion. Engage your bandhas, gaze to your nose, visualize Swamiji, and after some time change the direction of the movement.
घोड़ा बाबा पादिकी आशमाहिली सोज दश चरण गोबार लोता परिगुल्फ समोय.
Next up is Gajasana. Now place your hands flat on the mat and push your hips up high as you scoop your head and chest forward and down again and again. Visualize yourself as an elephant and perform Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha.
निब्जं पादाग्रे भूमौ कृत्वा लम्बी भूया मस्तकाग्रे निधाय.
Next up is Rikshasana. From the same posture, now alternate pressing one heel into the ground while lifting the other heel up again and again. Visualize yourself as a bear and engage Uddiyana Bandha, the stomach lock, and Mula Bandha, the root lock.
एकैकं पादमाकुञ्च गजासनं कुर्यात् रक्षासनं भवति.
Now rise up. Stand on the tips of your big toes if you can. Bring your hands to the chest in Hridaya Mudra with index, middle and ring fingers joined together at the heart center. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space and perform Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha in Vaishyasana.
केशेन पादयुगलं बद्ध्वादिष्टे तथोमुखः अथ वैश्यावक्षे यत्कृत्वा सत्यवान् भवेत्.
Next up is Urdhva Karana, the first Karana of the sequence. As you stand in Arimandi posture with your heels together, toes pointing outwards. Now twist one knee and raise it up along the center of your body. Follow along with the respective hand in a circular motion again and again on both sides. The next asana is Balalingasana. Now interlock your fingers from the outside in Sarvashankari Mudra. Now pull one knee up towards your chest. Hold it with your hands. As you stand erect on the mat like a rod, engage all Tribandhas and visualize yourself holding a baby.
एकं जानूरसि आलिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
The next asana is Padapidanasana. Now hold one foot and pull it behind towards your buttocks with both hands. Engage all Tribandhas and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेत्तनुं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीडनमासनम्.
The next asana is Natarajasana. Now hold the sole of the foot from the inside with one hand. Lean forward and down as you extend the other arm forward, keeping the hand in Bindu Mudra, index and thumb together. Now engage the Mula Bandha and visualize yourself as Lord Nataraja in Natarajasana.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now stand on the other leg. Repeat Balalingasana on the other side. Engage all Tribandhas and visualize yourself holding a baby.
एकं जानूरसि आलिङ्ग्य स्थातव्यं बाललिङ्गनं भवति.
Now repeat Padapidanasana on the other side. Pull the other foot towards your buttocks. Engage all Tribandhas. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
स्थित्वैकस्मिन् पादतले कराभ्यां वेष्टयेत्तनुं पृष्ठे संस्थाप्य यत्नेन पादपीडनमासनम्.
Now hold the sole of the foot, lean forward, extend your other arm as you kick your leg back and up. Visualize yourself as Lord Nataraja and Natarajasana on the other side.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Next up is Ardha Chakrana. From Arimandi posture, heels together, toes pointing outwards and your knees bent. Keep your hands at the chest. Then step the right foot behind the left and swing the right arm back and forth like a pendulum. Gracefully move your fingers one by one. After some time, place the hand over top of your nose, uncross your ankles, and repeat the movement on the other side as well. Next up is the skeleton dance. Now, visualize yourself as a skeleton and shake your body intensely. Hold the visualization of your bone structure and dance wildly. Bold integrity into your very bone marrow. We move on to Katichinakarana. Now stand in Arimandi posture and cross your arms above your head with the palms facing backwards. Now twist your body to one side, open up your arms wide, return to the center, cross your arms again, repeat the movement again and again. The next asana is Tadasana. Now stand on the tips of your toes as you raise your arms up above your head. Keep the palms parallel as you visualize yourself as a palm tree. Engage all tribandhas and internally chant the new japa Shivoham.
महामुद्राबद्ध कोनो ताड़ासन विभेदकान् विनोत्तानं सदा कुर्यादन्तर्वत्नी पतिप्रिया.
Next up is Uttanasana. From a standing position, lean forward and down and place your hands flat on the mat in front of you if you can. Otherwise, lean down as low as you can and bring your head as close to your knees as possible. As you squeeze your body, engage all three bandhas, Mahamudra Bandha, and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
महामुद्राबद्ध कोनो ताड़ासन विभेदकान् विनोत्तानं सदा कुर्यादन्तर्वत्नी पतिप्रिया.
Next up is Tadakshvasana. Place your hands flat on the mat and step your feet back into a plank position. Now tuck your chin to the chest and start rotating your chest from left to right as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
गजासनवस्थित्वा मस्तकं वारं वारं दक्षिणकुक्षिं द्रव्यकुक्षिं नयेत् तरक्श्वासनं भवति.
Now lower your body flat on the mat. Keep your hands next to the chest and raise your head and chest up by the strength of your lower back. Engage your lower back intensely. Keep your feet flat and open up your mouth widely, inhaling through the hollow of your throat in Bhujangani Mudra as you visualize yourself as a cobra in Bhujangasana.
अंगुष्ठनाभिपर्यन्तम् अधो भूमौ विनिन्यसेत् कराभ्यां च धरां धृत्वा ऊर्ध्वशीर्षफणीवहि.
Next up is Shashasana. Now push your body up into the plank position and alternate pulling one knee in towards your chest back and forth. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Breathe through your nose in Sahajra Kumbhaka, leading the prana along your spine as you engage the Mula Bandha.
गजासन संस्थितो जानुद्वयमाकुञ्च्य वारं वारं कर्तव्यं शशासनं भवति.
Next up is Rathasana. From the same position, now step one foot in between the hands. Jump the foot back and exchange the position of your feet again and again, visualizing yourself as a chariot.
गजासन संस्थितो एकैकं पादं पुरोमार्गेण भ्रामयित्वा कर्तव्यं प्रथासनं भवति.
Now rise up. Keep one foot forward and the other one far back. Keep the back toes facing sideways and bend the front knee in a 90-degree angle. Raise your arms up parallel above your head. Push your hips forward. Engage Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha. Gaze to your third eye and visualize yourself as Lord Virabhadra in Virabhadrasana.
वासिष्ठमथ कौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
Now exchange the position of your feet. Repeat Virabhadrasana on the other side.
वासिष्ठमथ कौण्डिन्यम् ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटमेव च अष्टावक्रमथोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्.
The next asana is Vrikshasana. Now place the sole of one foot to the inner thigh. As you raise your arms above your head, hands joined together in Anjali Mudra, keep your elbows straight, engage Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha, and visualize yourself as a tree.
वामोरुमूलदेशे च याम्यं पादं निधायतो तिष्ठेत् वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Now bring the raised foot onto the opposite thigh. Join your hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of the heart center and visualize yourself as Lord Garuda in Garudasana.
गरुडासनमावक्ष्ये येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत् सर्वदोषात् विनिर्मुक्तो भवतीह महाबली.
Now stand on the other leg. Place the foot in the inner thigh and visualize yourself as a tree as you raise your arms up, repeating Vrikshasana on the other side.
वामोरुमूलदेशे च याम्यं पादं निधायतो तिष्ठेत् वृक्षवद्भूमौ वृक्षासनमिदं विदुः.
Now place the foot onto the opposite thigh, join your hands in Namaskara Mudra. Visualize yourself as Lord Garuda with big wings on your back in Garudasana on the other side.
गरुडासनमावक्ष्ये येन ध्यानं स्थिरं भवेत् सर्वदोषात् विनिर्मुक्तो भवतीह महाबली.
Next up is Trikonasana. Now step one foot forward and the other foot far back. Keep the back toes facing sideways. Extend your arms parallel to the ground. Then lean forward and down and raise the opposite arm up towards the sky as you gaze upwards. Visualize yourself as a triangle.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now rise up, exchange the position of your feet and lean down, gaze up. Repeat Trikonasana on the other side.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Next up is Nikuttaka Karana. Stand in Adimandi. Heels together, toes pointing outwards and your knees bent, and raise one heel off the ground. Then place your hands in front of your chest with the palms facing each other. Stomp the raised heel down as you lift the other heel up and exchange your hands, the position of your hands in front of your heart again and again. We move on to Angushtasana. Now lower your body down and sit on raised heels as you keep your knees together, lifted off the ground. Join your hands in Namaskara Mudra in front of the heart center. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you start buzzing like a bee on the inhalation and exhalation in Brahmari Kumbhaka, and perform the Mula Bandha as you internally chant the new japa Sadashivoham in Angushtasana.
कबन्धासनमित्याहुः गोरक्षासनमेव च अङ्गुष्ठमुष्टिकं ज्ञेयं ब्रह्मप्रासादितं तथा.
From Angushtasana, extend one leg forward. Keep your hands by the side, with the fingertips just touching the ground, the palms facing forward in Vara Mudra. As you visualize Swamiji in your inner space, perform the Mula Bandha in Saurasana.
प्रसार्यैकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य त्वेकपादकम्.
Next up is Vidunanasana. From the same posture, lean forward and down. Hold onto the front big toe in Prana Mudra. index and middle fingers, and hold the back heel with the other hand as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
गुल्फस्थितौ पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संस्पृशेत् तत्करेण गुल्फं चान्यं धारयेत् तत्करेण धूनं पीठं चाप्यसेत् चोभयत्र.
Now, extend the opposite leg forward. Keep the hands at the side as you visualize Swamiji in Saurasana on the other side.
प्रसार्य एकं पादतलं संस्थाप्य त्वेकपादकम्.
Next up is Vidyanasana on the other side. Lean forward and down, hold on to the front big toe and the back heel as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
गुल्फस्थितौ पादमेकं प्रसार्य तत्पादाग्रं संस्पृशेत् तत्करेण गुल्फं चान्यं धारयेत् तत्करेण धूनं पीठं चाप्यसेत् चोभयत्र.
Now step both the feet in and sit on raised heels. Keep your knees lifted off the ground, spread apart with your hands on top of the knees, palms facing up. Now tuck your chin to the chest in Jalandhara Bandha. Gaze through the gap in between the palms. Focus on the space within your hands, in between your hands, as you gaze in Shambhavi Mudra with eyes open wide, unblinking, actually gazing within. As you visualize Swamiji in your inner space, perform Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha.
दो फणापाणि होय वैसे एडी दो गुदानि वैसे पूरबक तल्या की माहिली आयस माहेरा शेमिली.
Next up is Kapilasana. Now place your knees on the ground. Keep your toes tucked and sit on raised heels. As you keep your hands relaxed on the thighs or knees, whatever is more comfortable. Gaze to your nose and engage Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha as you visualize yourself as Sage Kapila Muni.
उभय भगदली समटारावे तिनकी माहिली कोर मिलावे.
Maintain the same posture. Shift your gaze to the third eye, your visualization to Swamiji, and the Bandha to the Mula Bandha.
दो भगदली संपट करे कोरवारली भूपरि धरे कोरवारली राखे ऐसे तापरी मूल द्वार टिक वैसे.
The next asana is Suryasana. Now raise your knees up off the ground, bring the soles of the feet together and sit on raised heels as you join your hands together in Padma Mudra, the lotus mudra, joining thumbs and little fingers and spreading the fingers like a lotus flower. As you raise your arms up above your head, gaze through the gap in between the palms and visualize Lord Surya in your inner space as you perform Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha.
एडी दो गुदातरियाने फनापानी बैठक बुनिठाने.
Next up is Mandukasana. Now sit with your knees on the ground, the feet flat, overlapping, and sit on your heels as you keep your hands on the knees. Gaze up towards your third eye, visualize yourself as a frog and press your tongue up against the palate of your mouth in Manduki Mudra as you calmly breathe through your nose in Sahadra Kumbhaka and perform the Mula Bandha in Mandukasana.
पादतलौ पृष्ठदेशे अङ्गुष्ठे द्वे च संस्पृशे जानुयुग्मं पुरस्कृत्य साधयन् मण्डूकासनम्.
Next up is Uttana Mandukasana. Maintain Mandukasana, but bring your hands behind and hold on to opposite shoulders with your hands. Keep your elbows as close to your head as possible. As you gaze to your third eye, engage Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha and visualize yourself as a frog.
मण्डूकासनमध्यस्थं पूर्वराभ्यां धृतं शिरः एतद्भेकवदुत्तानमेतदुत्तानमण्डूकम्.
Next up is Simhasana. Now cross your feet and sit on your feet as you place your hands on the knees, gaze to your nose and extend your tongue out, exhaling forcefully again and again as you visualize yourself as a lion in Simhasana.
दक्षिणं सजगुल्फेन दक्षिणेन तदेतरं हस्तौ च जान्वौ संस्थाप्य साङ्गुलेश प्रसार्य च।
Next up is Bhadrasana. Now keep the feet flat, soles of the feet together, toes pointing backwards, and cross your arms behind your back. Hold onto the big toes in Prana Mudra and engage Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha as you visualize Swamiji and return to buzzing like a bee in Brahmari Kumbhaka in Bhadrasana.
गुल्भौ च वृषणस्याधो व्युत्क्रमेण समाहितः पादाङ्गुष्टौ कराभ्यां च धृत्वा च पृष्ठदेशतः।
Next up is Kakabhushandi Asana. Now place your feet flat and the knees open wide as you bring your arms in and around the raised knees and reach for your arms behind your back. Try to interlock your fingers behind your back in Parashamudra as you visualize yourself as a crow.
प्रथमे वेसकौ कटठाने दो हाथ पगमवीच आने।
Next up is Karnipavasana. Now keep your hands flat on the ground and place your elbows onto your arms towards your armpits. Now lean forward and down, find balance, lift your feet off the ground and balance on your arms as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
आसन को गुण आशी दृष्टा होई तो आची होई।
The next asana is Kapali Asana. With your hands flat on the ground, your knees on your arms, lean forward and place your head on the mat. Lift your legs up and straighten them into a headstand posture. Now gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Keep buzzing like a bee in Brahmari Kumbhaka and perform the Mula Bandha.
शीश शीशा धरती टेकी पगदो वो बिलिवा ऊंचा कुकरे।
Gently lower your legs down and come to a squatting posture. As you place your palms flat, twist your body to one side and align your knee and your hip with your elbows as you lean forward. Find balance and lift your body off the mat. Straighten your legs out to the side. Gaze up. Visualize yourself as a peacock and breathe in Rechaka Kumbhaka. Exhale all the way as deep as you can, again and again in Parshamayurasana.
मयूरं दंडवत् कुर्यान् मायूरं दण्डनामकम्।
Now twist your body to the other side. Lean forward and down. Balance on your arms as you gaze to your third eye and visualize yourself as a beautiful peacock in Parshamayurasana on the other side.
मयूरं दंडवत् कुर्यान् मायूरं दण्डनामकम्।
Next up is Bhairaganathasana. As you enter the plank position with your feet extended backwards, step one foot outside the respective shoulder and in between the two hands. Push your hips forward. Engage the Mula Bandha as you gaze upwards towards your third eye and visualize yourself as Lord Kala Bhairava in Bhairaganathasana.
आसन को गुण पीति जाई।
Step the front foot back. Bring the other foot in between the hands. Visualize yourself as Lord Kala Bhairava as you repeat Bhairaganathasana on the other side.
आसन को गुण पीति जाई।
Next up is Unmukha Pitasana. Step the front foot back again and now place your forearms on the ground. Hold the plank position. Slightly walk your feet forward to raise your hips. Gaze up towards your third eye and visualize Swamiji in your inner space in Unmukha Pitasana.
भून्यस्तौ जानुनी हस्तौ चतुष्पदम वाङ्मुखम् उत्थापिताङ्घ्रियुगल कटिस्थलमभिरुका।
Next up is Vashishthasana. Now rise back up into the plank position and rotate your body, lifting one arm up towards the sky. Gaze upwards and balance on your arm. Keep your core engaged, your body straight as you visualize yourself as Sage Vashishta in Vashishthasana.
ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटवासिष्ठमरीचिहल मत्स्यकं परिवृत्तिं चोदरस्य विविधं धनुरासनम्।
Now place the other hand on the mat, rotate your body in the opposite direction, repeat Vashishthasana on the other side.
ऊर्ध्वकुक्कुटवासिष्ठ मरीचिहर मत्स्यकं परिवृत्तिं ज्योतिरस्य विविधं धनुरासनम्.
Now extend your legs forward. Sit with your legs straight and bring your hands underneath the buttocks with the palms facing upwards. Now gaze to your nose. Visualize yourself as Lord Hanuman. Exhale all the way, Rechaka Kumbhaka. As you tuck your chin to the chest, contract the perineal floor, and internally chant the new japa Maha Sadashivoham in Anjani Asana.
दोवू करगी उभय हथेली कोरवारेली मैले भेली.
Keep your legs extended forward, knees straight as you now lean forward and down and hold onto the big toes in Prana Mudra. Index and middle fingers. Engage all three bandhas. Visualize Swamiji in Paschimottanasana.
जानु बरीरलाटन्तु पश्चिमं ताणमुच्यते येन केन प्रकारेण सुगन्धार्यं च जायते.
The next asana is Ugrasana. Keep your legs extended forward, interlock your fingers behind your neck and lean forward and down as you bring your elbows outside of the knees. Squeeze your core as you engage Mahamudra Bandha and visualize Kali in your inner space.
स्वपाणिभ्यां दृढं धृत्वा जानुभरि शिरोऽन्यसेत्.
Next up is Marichi Asana. Now bring one heel against the perineum with a knee raised. Lean forward and down and bring your arm in at around the knee, interlocking both your hands behind your back. Bring your head closer down towards your knee as you visualize yourself as Sage Marichi.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now drop the knee down to the side. Keep the heel at the perineum as you lean forward and down and hold onto the front foot with both hands. Engage all three bandhas, Mahamudra Bandha, as you gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in Mahamudrasana.
महामुद्रां प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रेऽस्मिन् मम वल्लभे.
Now bring the other heel against the perineum, knee raised. Lean forward and down, interlock your fingers behind your back as you repeat Marichi Asana on the other side.
उत्तानपादं क्रौञ्चं च मरीचिं वीरभद्रकं नटराजं त्रिकोणं च सुप्ताङ्गुष्ठप्रसारणे.
Now drop the raised knee to the side. Lean forward and down. Hold onto the foot. Engage all three bandhas, Mahamudra Bandha in Mahamudrasana on the other side.
महामुद्रां प्रवक्ष्यामि तन्त्रेऽस्मिन् मम वल्लभे यां प्राप्य सिद्धा सिद्धिं च कपिलाद्याः पुरागताः.
The next asana is Bhadrasana 3. Now join the soles of the feet together with the heels close to your perineum. Hold on to your feet with interlocked fingers as you push your knees down towards the ground. Gaze to your third eye and visualize Swamiji in your inner space as you perform the Mula Bandha.
गुरुभौतवृषणस्यादः सीवन्त्याः पार्श्वयोः क्षिवेत पादपार्श्वे तु पाणिभ्यां दृढं बद्ध्वा सुनिश्चलम्.
The next asana is Gvalibhavasana. Now extend your feet slightly away from the body and place your hands on the respective knees. Gaze to your nose, engage Jalandhara Bandha and Mula Bandha as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
पूर्वचरपट चौकख्यो सोजी वाही विधियो कीजे सोजी यामे एडी भिन्न जराशे अंगुल 8 अंतरो राशे.
Next up is Joni Mudrasana. Now bring your heels back closer towards your perineum. Hold onto the soles of the feet as you lean forward and down and place your head on the ground above the heels. As you gaze to your nose and visualize the Yoni Mandala, the visual representation of Devi Parashakti herself, projected in the top right corner of the screen. Internally repeat the Japa Mahasadashivoham.
दो पगदली संबड़ करे एडी मेड के ढिंग धरे.
Next up is Milaki Pavasana. Now extend your feet away from the body. Keep the heels together, toes apart. Extend your arms out to the side and lean forward and down. Place your forehead on the ground, behind the heels if you can, as you visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
पूर्व विधि परिपगदली संबोट शोल एडी मिली राशे.
Next up is Siddha Samadhi Asana. Now keep the toes together and the heels apart and bring your arms underneath the shins, palms facing up. Try to place your head on the ground in front of the feet with the toes touching your throat. Now gaze to your nose and visualize Lord Surya in your inner space as you perform the Mula Bandha.
दोवु पगदली संबड़ करे 16 मेढ़ आगा में धरे अंगुल 8 अंतरो राशि एडी को ऐसे विदिदाशे.
Next up is Chinaki Pavasana. Now keep the heels closer towards your perineum. Hold the soles of the feet and open them up like a book as you press your elbows down onto your thighs. Gaze to your nose and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
दो बगा घी एडी धरती मगिबा मेढ़ लगावे.
The next asana is Charapata Chokasana with the heels close to your perineum. Place your hands on the knees and gently push them down towards the ground. As you gaze up towards your third eye, visualize Swamiji and engage Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha.
दोवु पगदली संबुड़ धारे आगा ने करे जा रे पसारे.
We move on to Bhairavasana. Keep the soles of the feet together, bring the toes down to the mat and the heels up off the ground. Intensely twist and open your spine. Use the support of your hands if needed. As you then place your hands onto the knees in Bindu Mudra, index and thumbs together. Gaze to your third eye and visualize yourself as Lord Kala-Bhairava, the Lord of Time.
गुल्भौ संपीड्य जान्योन्यं व्युत्कर्मेणोत्थितं शनैः जान्भोः पार्श्वगतौ हस्तौ दण्डवद्भैरवासनम्.
Next up is Samanasana. Now press one heel against your perineum and pull the other sole up against your chest. Gaze up towards your third eye, visualize Swamiji in your inner space and perform the Mula Bandha in Samanasana.
समानासनमावक्ष्ये सिद्धमन्त्रादि साधनात्.
Now raise the foot up above your shoulder and extend the opposite leg forward and straight. Keep your hands at the side for balance as you gaze up towards your third eye and visualize Swamiji in your inner space.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोपि यत्ततः.
Now repeat Samanasana on the other side. Press your perineum with the other heel as you pull the other foot against your chest. Hold your breath in the Muladhara Chakra as you visualize Swamiji in Samanasana.
समानासनमावक्षे सिद्धमन्त्रादिसाधनात्
Now bring the foot over top of the respective shoulder, extend the opposite leg forward, gaze up, visualize Swamiji, repeat Apanasana on the other side.
केवलं पादमेकं च स्कन्धे चारोपि यत्ततः.
The next asana is Gomukhasana. Now slide one knee over top of the other. Keep your heels at the side of your hips, hands on top of the knees. Gaze to your nose, visualize yourself as a cow as you breathe in all the way, hissing through your teeth as you inhale. Press your tongue up against the palate of the mouth in Sitkari Kumbhaka as you perform the Mula Bandha and internally chant Om Nityananda Doham in Gomukhasana.
सर्वे दक्षिणगुल्भं तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजये दक्षिणे अपि तथा सव्यं गोमुखं गोमुखं यथा.
From the same posture, now hold onto the big toes in Prana Mudra. As you gaze to your nose, engage Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha and visualize yourself as Rishika Anasuya.
सव्ये दक्षिणगुल्भं तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत्.
Next up is Anasuyasana 2. From the same posture, now interlock your fingers behind your back in Parashakti Mudra, lean forward and down. Bring your chin over the knees, try to touch the ground with your nose. As you visualize yourself as Rishika Anasuya in Anasuyasana 2.
जीमणा गोदा की संधि उपरिटा वागोड़ा की संधि मिलाई राशे गोड़ा शिवले पकतल्यालो वाड़ावाई सुधाराशे.
Next up is Garudasana 2. Now press your perineum with one heel, place the other foot flat on the mat, and place your hands on top of the knees. As you gaze to your nose and visualize yourself as Lord Garuda.
डावो पगमोडी एडी माहिलो गुल्फमूलद्वारनी चैदे.
Now raise your perineum onto the heel, twist your elbows outside the raised knee as you interlock your fingers behind your back. Gaze to your third eye and visualize yourself as Sage, Narada and Naradasana.
पुष्टि जुवाम पगदली गहरी भूपरिता ही लगा वे फेरी.
Now place one foot onto the opposite thigh. Keep the other foot flat. Hold on to the shin and the big toe of that foot. As you gaze to your nose and visualize Sage, visualize Matsya, the fish avatar of Lord Vishnu.
वामेन वामांगुष्ठन्तो घृतं मत्स्य बीढकम्.
Now repeat Gomukhasana on the other side. Stack your knees, interlock your fingers on top, visualize the face of a cow, and don't forget to breathe in Sitkari Kumbhaka.
सव्ये दक्षिणगुल्भं तु पृष्ठपार्श्वे नियोजयेत्.
Now repeat Anasuyasana. Hold on to the big toes and visualize yourself as Rishika Anasuya.
दक्षिण गोड़ नीचे उठाने वाबोता के ऊपर आने.
Now interlock your fingers behind your back, lean forward and down. Visualize yourself as Rishika Anasuya in Anasuyasana 2.
जीवना गोदा की संधि उपरिटा वागोड़ा की संधि.
Now keep the other foot flat. Repeat Garudasana 2 on the other side.
डावो पगमोडी एडी माहिलो गुल्फमूलद्वारनी चैदे.
Now raise your perineum onto the heel, interlock your fingers behind your neck and twist your elbows outside the raised knee. As you gaze to your third eye and visualize yourself as Sage Narada and Naradasana on the other side. Now, place the other foot onto the opposite thigh as you repeat Matsya Pitakasana, holding onto the shin and the big toe, and visualizing Matsya, the fish avatar of Lord Vishnu. The next asana is Matsyendrasana, with one foot onto the opposite thigh. Now place the other foot flat on the mat, raise the knee, and twist the opposite elbow around the raised knee. Hold your head with the raised arm, place the other hand on the ground behind you, gaze to your third eye and visualize Sage Matsyendranath, the master of Hatha Yoga.
Udaram Paschimabhasam Krutva Tishtati Yattadaha.
Next up is Kubhasana. Now extend the front arm down to the foot. Hold onto the big toe in Prana Mudra. As you gaze up and back, visualize yourself as a camel.
Asana Goguna Jolo Jai.
Keep the front arm extended. Place the other hand on the ground behind you. Twist your body, gaze back and up as you visualize Sage Matsyendranath, the master of Hatha Yoga and Matsyendrasana too.
Matsyendrabhijam Jarapradeeptam Prasandarukmandala Khandanastram.
Now repeat Matsyendrasana on the other side. Place the other foot onto the opposite thigh. Raise the knee, twist your elbow outside the raised knee. Hold your head and gaze backwards as you place the other hand on the ground behind you.
Udaram Paschimabhasam Krutva Tishtati Yattadaha.
Now extend the front arm and hold the back ear as you gaze up. Visualize yourself as a camel in Kubhasana on the other side.
There are so many ways to work on the
Udaram Paschimabhasam Krutva Tishtati Yattadaha.
Now place the back hand down on the ground behind you. Gaze up towards your third eye and visualize Sage Matsyendranath, the master of Hatha Yoga, as you repeat Matsyendrasana too.
Matsyendrabhijam Jarapradeeptam Prasandarukmandala Khandanastram.
The next asana is Padmasana. Now sit with your feet on top of opposite thighs. Keep your hands on the knees. Gaze to your nose. Engage all the bandhas, Mahamudra Bandha. As you visualize yourself as Lord Shiva, breathe in Sitali Kumbhaka. Hiss through your teeth as you press your tongue against the back of your teeth. And internally chant the new japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivam.
Asanam Duidham Proktam Padmam Vajrasanam Tatha.
Now cross your arms in front, hold on to opposite big toes. As you gaze to your nose and visualize yourself as Goddess Parvati, the consort of Lord Shiva. Still breathing in Sitali Kumbhaka and Padmasana too.
Uttano Charano Krutva Guru Samstho Prayattataha.